back to my channel. Hope you are all doing amazing. Okay, amazing today. Sorry, I literally was on the other tab ordering something for my baby sister because her birthday is next week. She's actually probably the only cancer girl. So shout out to my baby sister and her upcoming birthday, okay? And shout out to my good taste, okay? Hope everyone is doing well, feeling well. It's a beautiful freaking day. It's been raining here in New York for a couple of days. It's been rainy since like Friday. Today the sun is out. I'm about to go work out as soon as we get off of here. It's a great day, okay? So let me drop this intro and let's get on with today's episode of the Jovi B Show. Okay, guys, what she said? Let me pull up. Let me just get everything ready, y'all. Because like I said, I was literally on some last minute. I just noticed something that On Site hasn't posted all day since yesterday. I hope nothing's wrong. But yeah, I guess we're going to the shade room today, child. Yeah, I just noticed it. I literally just noticed it. Before we even go there, let's get into these comments. Hi, mommy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Hey, Wanda. Yes, it is daily at noon Eastern. Sorry, but you know, if it's too early, I'll miss it. Because I'll be sleeping. If it's too late, sometimes it can mess up my day. We'll, you know, depending on days, I can do different things at different times. But I like the consistency of noon Eastern. Right? I can't work out now. The sun is too high in the sky. After this or before this would be a great opportunity for me to do that. What else are we getting to? Hey, Mari, good afternoon, good day, good morning for you guys on the other side of the country. Hey, Hot Seat, Haley, Tracy got here. I told y'all noon. Even when I don't set it up, I was running. I was like, girl, I need to get online. Oh, can we talk about Lil Uzi hitting his ex-girlfriend, Brittany? I don't really know that much about it. But because this happened last week when I was in my inner rage. It happened while I was raging and on, you know, I was angry. So I know, but I don't know. But we can talk about it a little, okay? Good morning from Cali. Yes. Okay. So listen, from what I comprehend, she was on a date. Okay. So, oh God, let's do it, I guess. From what I gather, sir, ma'am, whoever, your girl. Anyway, from what I gather, child, Brittany Byrd, that's her name. He's obsessed with this girl. I don't care what nobody say. He obsessed with this girl. JT is a plug-in. Okay, she's a plug-in. You know, people will do that. The one they love. You can't be with the one you love. Be with the one that loves you. How about that? If you can't be with the one you love, be with the one who loves you. Right? Okay. So, Brittany was at dinner with someone. I think it was another rapper. Okay, I'm not sure who. Let me even see if I can pull this up. Hold on. She was at dinner with a rapper. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Lil Uzi Brittany. Lil Uzi Brittany. Okay, here we go. So this is from The Roots. Don't y'all say protect Black women, right? Lil Uzi Vert's ex-girlfriend Brittany Byrd speaks out following alleged assault. Okay, I believe it. Crazy ass Negro. Any man who just fucking puts a damn any sort of stone, diamond, pearl, I don't give a fuck, in his skin, it's fucking crazy. When we say protect Black women, we mean it, even if it comes at the expense of one of rap's favorite artists, seemingly infallible legacy. No, not him or him, a different one of this time. I don't know who the fuck they was, him or himmin', but okay, whatever. Apparently showed up at Dialogue Cafe in West Hollywood because Byrd was there with fellow rapper St. John. Okay, St. John. So he heard through the grapevine that Brittany was there with his coworker. His ex-girlfriend is dating his coworker. He pops up, even though he's supposed to be with JT. Why? This is what I don't understand. If you're with another woman, why are you rolling up on Brittany and whatever? See, this is why I couldn't be JT, bitch. I don't get no love in this world. Why is you rolling up on your ex? Why you think about your ex? Why are you rolling up on your ex? I don't care if it's your coworker. I don't care what it is. You ain't with that bitch no more. You with me. And apparently, we've been said that Uzi Vert was still obsessed with Brittany, and he actually wanted to be with Brittany. The fact is just that Brittany didn't want to be with him. So again, be with the one who loves you when you can't be with the one you love. So apparently, is she pregnant? So apparently, let's keep reading, because I know I heard something about a pregnant belly. Okay. So Vert apparently showed up to Dialogue Cafe in West Hollywood because Byrd was there with fellow rapper St. John. That's when things began to get out of control. Uzi hopped out of his Escalade to confront the pair, who is reportedly in the middle of a business meeting along with filmmaker and musician Jamin Samuels. Not too much time passed before Uzi Vert and Byrd got entangled. Sources close says Uzi tried to throw a punch at St. John but missed and fell to the ground, causing his gun to fall out before she removed herself from the table. Uzi Vert allegedly then put the gun to Byrd's stomach and he allegedly put the gun to Byrd's stomach and punched her several times before making his escape. He also allegedly punched her again in the face and pointed a gun at her chest. Is she pregnant? I've heard, again, don't hold me to this. I heard that she was pregnant. This nigga crazy. I heard that they was talking about he calls himself Loose the Devil. Like, I ain't necessarily a Christian, but any motherfucker who grew up Christian and called themselves the devil, that's a rat bastard. And there's enough normal rat bastards in the world, right? Who don't even recognize their rat bastardness. If this motherfucker, Uzi Vert, calls himself the devil, he recognizes his rat bastardness and goes further than the normal fuckboys who don't comprehend that they're fuckboys. This is the kind of motherfucker that'll kill you. This is the motherfucker that will poison you. This is the motherfucker that will put a gun to a fucking woman allegedly pregnant, allegedly put a gun to her stomach. All these alleges. Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay, Uzi had been stalking Byrd since they broke up. Byrd's manager, Brianna, explained. Her last name has not been reported. I already know her last name. Okay, Uzi is toxic and mentally and physically abusive. He has been for years, so he's been beating ass. We've heard Byrd say that he two-pieced in a biscuit JT a while ago. I believe 100% that this is the kind of little motherfucker that be beating on women. He thinks he's a woman. He walks around with fucking designer bags and thinking he's cute and skipping all over the place. This is an unstable man, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, okay? He looks very unstable. JT, it's not like I dislike JT. I feel bad for JT because JT can't, you know what, how I said yesterday that like some rappers like Cardi B and them blew up too fast, right? They didn't have a time to grow into it, right? Like it happened for JT and then she went to jail. Right, it was real fast. So she came out, at least Young Miami was out enough to, you know, grow into it a little bit, you know. But I feel like JT went from, oh, we about to blow, you know, to like, oh shit, I'm out of jail now and we blown the fuck up. And she still has that, she still does not get it. And you know, and I think that's going to be her real downfall because, you know, she be cussing out her subscribers. She be blocking her subscribers just for fucking commenting and liking her shit. Like they need to bring etiquette training back for these celebrities. They need to bring etiquette training back, social media training back, like counseling, maybe, you know, therapy, possibly. You know, you don't need to pop off all the time. But I also understand that I'm not saying this is JT's issue. I'm just saying in general that sometimes abused women can react aggressively towards other people, right? Because they're taking all of that abuse on. They're taking it on, they're taking it in, and it has to go somewhere. And they can't really take it out on a nigga doing it to them, right? So sometimes they can be, you know, extra angry, extra violent, just, you know, extra because, like, again, we don't know what goes on in her house with a nigga who calls himself fucking Lucifer. And I do 100% agree. She has a nasty attitude. And it's, again, I'm trying to be fair. Right? I'm trying to be fair and trying to comprehend, you know, why her behavior is of such. Right? And again, being with a nigga who think he the devil, who jumped out on his baby, on not even his baby mom, on his ex-girlfriend and another rapper, and like, because they're working. It don't matter if they were working, honestly. It don't matter if they were fucking. It don't matter. Like, you're done. Y'all relationship is over. You're in a whole other relationship. Like, but you running out, you a little Napoleon complex having motherfucker, you know, you can't even fight. You gotta carry a gun. You jumping out on another rapper and you got a gun. Not, oh, you jumping out on another rapper minding his own business, having a business dinner, a date. It don't matter what the fuck it was, right? You jumping out to do what? To do what? To really do what? Again, I believe everything. I believe 100% this man probably is extremely sadistic, manipulative, got JT head all fucked up, and she takes it out on the world. Hopefully he does not. And I believe he really low-key is trying to destroy the city girls because jealousy and envy is of the devil. Okay. So I think that's it about that story. I'm not going to put it all on Uzi. I feel like that's who she is naturally. We just didn't get to see it because she was in jail. Okay. 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 I get it. I get that. Sam said they have the same stank attitude. Yeah. And again, we think, you know, shit happens to everybody. You know, people be like, you don't know what I went through, bitch. Shit happens to everybody. The real thing of like being an adult and being a grown up, right, is like, how are you going to deal with what happens to you? You know, are you going to take it out on the world? Are you going to take it out on the world? Are you going to work on yourself? Are you going to cry and forever blame everybody else for your problems? Or are you going to take control of your problems and say, you know, this is not who I want to be, and stop it? Or, okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's where I'm at with that right now. Let me mute this. All types of fucking notifications. That's why I'm at personally with that. You know, like I said, she gets on my last fucking nerve. Don't get me wrong. The girl gets on my last nerve, but I'm trying to, because like I said, I understand that her ass was in jail. She's young. Her ass was in jail during, you know, their growth. And she really doesn't comprehend. I don't really think she comprehends it. You know, she's still in that jail mentality. You know, so I say all the time, and I say this for men and for women, when you go to jail, you're stunted. Like, there is no growth. There is no emotional growth. There is no mental. There is no growth. That's why you'll see people, you know, men or women or whatever, who go to jail 20 years, right? 30 years, and they come out and they're still mentally the same age and emotionally the same age they were when they went in there, right? So I don't know. Well, she was in there for like a year, 2 years. So it's like she's literally playing catch up. She's literally playing catch up. That's why she's so excited about, you know, being able to purchase items that she should probably be renting. And, you know, Young Miami knows that that's probably not what you want to do, you know. But again, JT wasn't here to learn these nuances of being a celebrity. And now she looks like the dumbass that she looks like, an idiot. She looks like an idiot. Let me just say it. Let's just call a spade. Okay, what else? He's the definitely abusive. I think he hits JT too. I believe it. That's what I feel like. She takes it out on everybody. She said, Joey, think about his name. Lil Uzi Vert equals Lucifer. I don't know what you mean. You mean the letters rearrange or some shit? I don't see it, but I don't know what you mean. Rat. Please get some likes and subscribes, please. Everybody dislikes the girl. And that's the problem. Like, you can't be, you know, yeah, I get it. Like, people that dislike Nicki now, you know what I'm saying? After the fact. Like, you just can't be that people don't like you. You know, especially when you start out, that's not good for your career. Like, it's not. Like, who just off the gate start out, like, really, like in the first 5 years of they shit, and people just don't like them? No, you grew not to like them, right? But like, what? And did you see that music video? Child, we ain't even gonna talk about it. He was able to do that and go out and party, and they were giving him props, talking about him dance moves while she was in the hospital. I saw that. That's when he was at the white party, breakdancing and shit. And, you know, he was a good breakdancer because I guess he sold his soul to Lucifer, child. And that's when we saw Meek Mills in the back getting in a tickle fight. Tickle, tickle. Somebody says she's insecure. J Sim says JT, he wants to be a city girl. He probably does want to be a city girl. He's jealous. He's jealous. Yanni says, for some people, the bar for standards of who they will be with is in hell for being pressed to be with anybody. Low and no self-esteem. Hey, Fruits. Fruits says, Saggies are people pleasers down low, so JT takes everything personal. Yeah, they take everything like it's a personal attack sometimes. And yeah, that's how you got to work on yourself. You can't do this shit forever. You know what I'm saying? You have like... Everybody don't have to deal with your fucking traumatic, with your fucking, with your, you know, with your attacks and your wilding out. Everybody don't have to deal with that shit. Everybody don't have to deal with what I felt. I said what I said when I felt. Like, grow the fuck up. Have some, I keep saying this. I think this is like it's the theme of like the last week. So self-control. You know, Nikki will do some Nikki shit. Nikki's a Sag, but I think Nikki has learned the fine art of the Beyonce. Self-control. That's that Virgo in Beyonce. Self-control. You don't have, on occasion, sometimes you need to pop off on a bitch. I pop off on a bitch sometimes. Pop, 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 pop. But, and however, do we have to pop off every day, all day, about every little fucking thing? Bitch say she like your shoes, you're mad because you feel like it's like she's trying to be funny when she actually like your shoes, and you blocking them. And these are the people who follow you, support you, buy tickets when your dumb ass have a show, watch them stupid ass videos. These are the people who support you. They need to give Uzi the same energy they gave Tory, or is Brittany not popular enough? Brittany's not popular enough. It's sad, but it's true. Oh! Okay. Yeah, he's a psycho. Here. She said, if you say it fast, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not. That just sounds like a motherfucker who's going to murder you in your sleep when he don't get his way. Like, what are we doing? Like, recognize the sociopath in people. Like, I'm not doing that. Hey, Panama Lopez, how you doing, boo? Yanni said people are pressed to be in relationships but don't want to be whole first. Yeah. She needs to work on herself, because goodness fucking gracious, the fact that you're even willing to deal with this stupid ass nigga, the fact that he did this and you still fucking with him is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. He went and attacked. What the fuck? Ain't nothing he could tell me. Make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense, except for, you know what it is. You know he loved that girl. He fucked with that girl, and you just gonna put your head down and hope that you'll get, bitch. Rule number 1, never be number 2. That's all I'm gonna say. Rule number 1, never be number 2. Let's move on. Nope. You know, lollies like them goats. You ever seen a goat? When I went to South Africa, we saw them in the St. Bart's. But when I saw it when it was in South Africa, we drove from Johannesburg to like Durban, which is like on the coast. It was like 4 or 5 hour drive. And it's mad mountains, right? Like literally like cliffs, steep cliffs. This is the side. This is the side. The steep cliff, this rock, not incline, just rock. And you would just see goats lined up, walking up the mountain. I don't know how the fuck they do it. I guess because they like to lick the minerals in the water that comes through the rock. It's a whole, I watch way too much YouTube videos on foolishness. So that's what they like to do. They like to lick the water off the rocks. So they literally climb up these rocks and it's like steep. That's him. He ain't gonna fall. He like a cat. He ain't gonna fall. He ain't gonna fall. She said, Uzi didn't even claim him until Brittany not claiming him. She says, simply said, and you know what? I did see this. Somebody was talking about this. I saw a video about this. I can't remember who said it, or else I'd give them credit. But even if you don't agree with Nikki's partner, which we don't agree with Nikki's partner, we just don't. She still got a happy ending of everything she wants. Love, marriage, baby. Yeah, they were talking about, it was an old interview with Angie Martinez. I don't know if y'all know who she is. Angie Martinez is the voice of New York. Angie Martinez has been on the radio since I was like 16 years old, bitch. This bitch been on the radio like 30 years. So I believe it was an interview like right after her and Safari broke up. And she basically was like, yeah, you know, she loved him or whatever. But I guess if this was, whoever made this video was showing the comparisons between why Nikki left Safari, because she wanted stability, right? She spent like 10 years with him. And, you know, she knew he was not that. He was not going to be anything more than what we are seeing him as now, right? You don't have a baby with a smart bitch. You don't have a baby with a man like that. It don't matter how much you love him, okay? It don't matter how much you care. That baby ain't gonna make him better. That baby ain't gonna change him. Safari's a big man child, and he's gonna be a man child until he's an old man, and he's still gonna be an old man child. Safari's the equivalent. Safari's gonna, listen, in 20 years, okay, when Safari is like 50, 60, whatever, I don't know how the fuck old Safari is. In 20 years, Safari will be, and when we, you know, people ain't thinking about him no more, whatever, this nigga will be in Flatbush. Flatbush is that way. That's why I'm pointing that way. This nigga will be in Flatbush in some, you know, on the hill, on the club with a pocket full of Viagra, trying to get at the little girls, still thinking he's sexy Safari in a fucking fur coat and a fucking and a kangaroo and a kangaroo hat with no shirt on, with his big belly flapping. That is who Safari will be in 40, 50 years. He won't be worth a damn. Okay, he ain't never gonna be worth it. You have to recognize the not worth a damn niggas. And what I tell y'all, the not worth a damn nigga, yeah, you gotta be. But you know what you do with them? You fuck them for a month and you don't fuck them no more. You don't fall for the game. You don't marry them. You don't fucking breed for them. And you damn sure don't be on social media like fucking Erica Mena about to thug it out with a nigga. I mean, about to thug it out with every fucking body over this nigga. Why your baby in the NICU? But again, on the river, on the bump. I'm sorry. I'm talking shit. Yeah. And she recognized that, you know, you want, you know, but again, she was young. But at least she was young and smart enough to know, don't drop no baby for him. Don't get pregnant for him. You know, I give Nikki that. Even though we don't agree with her man. We don't agree with her husband choice. I don't. But I recognize that Safari? Sis. Give me the bone. Give me a room. Give me a Yanni said everyone is entitled to their choice, but I wish the fuck I would waste 10 plus years of my life with somebody knowing it's going nowhere. Maybe she didn't think it was going nowhere. Everybody has wasted time, bruh. Everybody has wasted time. Or is it really a waste of time, or is it like life lessons, right? Because there's people who like get married and they could have been equivalent to marriage, right? She just didn't marry him, so she ain't had to pay the stupid ass nigga alimony, right? And they had to growing pains. I really think it's kind of difficult to end up, or the likelihood of you really ending up with the person that you were with at like 18 is very low. To me, it's very low, you know, especially throughout. You might be together for a good 10 years, maybe 15 years, but you grow apart sometimes. You know, sometimes you just have different, you know, sometimes again, you're both 18, 19, you're both young, right? And you don't recognize that, okay, he's acting 18 now, right? Because you're 18. But then you 28 now, and this nigga still acting 18. You 28. Emotionally and maturity, you grew, right? She grew. Okay, fine. She grew. But he's still that, you know, it happens. I think I think that happens. Again, we're not saying her husband choice is amazing. I'm not saying that at all. But yeah, I'm saying I can see that, you know, people, and I don't necessarily want to call it a waste of time. A life lesson. A life lesson. Yup. 60 years, yup, with a fur coat, shade, stanky legging, and a Flatbush club. Yes, yeah. At Caribbean City. Is that shit even still open? I don't know, child. Something on Empire, child. Something on Empire, child. Something on Church. Something over there. You have to be from Brooklyn to know what I'm talking about. Right. She didn't even have a baby with Meek. Look how he did Milano. She peep game. I give it, you know, you gotta peep these motherfuckers. You gotta be realistic with who the fuck they are. Not how, and don't be like the Summer Walker and ignore it, who they are, right? Ignoring the trashness of this nigga. And still, you know, and then want to turn around, baby in, you know, and now you on here angry at him because he's a weekend dad, you know, but the reality is you knew that he wasn't doing too much for them other kids beforehand. No, I'll do that later. You know, that's what I think. It's like, date who you want to date. Yeah, just like, as I always say, you know, don't just be having babies for people. You know, y'all know I didn't have my daughter until I was already in a marriage 4 fucking years before I even decided to, you know, but like, bruh, like you cannot just, because you have to deal with these people for the rest of your fucking life. And Nikki is not stuck with Safari. Angry about it, trying to get rid of him, trying to be like, I want you just out my life. I'm trying to force him to be a deadbeat dad because you don't want to deal with him no more. Who did that besides Summer Walker? It's somebody else that recently that we were talking about. I can't remember. And there was like, they were so angry that the nigga didn't want to be with them no more, that they were like, what's her name? Bianca Bunny, right? That's her whole shit with Chavez now. Chozez, whatever, I don't know what the fuck his name is. That's her whole thing with him now, right? She had to trap a nigga baby. It did not trap that nigga. She told us all she intentionally had to trap a nigga baby. I'm not saying that. She said that. It didn't work. And now she wants him to, you know, basically leave. Don't come looking for his kid. Don't come nothing, because it's not what she thought she was gonna make it when she had a fucking trap a nigga baby. She said, shit, I'm wasting time now with a bum. I'm saying, shit, I was wasting time. Let me not talk about me. Yeah. That's smart. I say that. You could, but the man is not to have a baby with this motherfucker. So when it's done, it's done. Peace. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You ain't got to worry about, that's why this is why you're not supposed to just be having fucking babies for the shits and fucking giggles of it. Is there, where's the stability in this shit? Have babies with Safari for what? Erica Mena fuck again, but she's emotionally immature. She had one, and then she had a trap. She had this baby is gonna fix my marriage. Another baby. And look what the fuck it got her. Like, can we learn from these people so we don't have to go through that dumb shit? I've always known that. You know, most people try to, you own a baby, especially when I was younger, What? Hey Mina, she said, but remember Jovi when I commented and said Erica was being toxic and Safari had shut down on Erica with this news about her leaving negative comments on Instagram. Maybe that's the reason. I think Safari knew about all that shit. Hey Lainey, how you doing, sis? She said, I'd rather be alone. Child, yeah. Rather work on yourself. And again, you know what? This is what I say. When you caught up with what is trash, right? This is the only way that I say is like really wasting of times. Yes, lessons learned, whatever. But like when you with him, you can't, for the most part, especially as women, it's peripheral view. We ain't even seeing this other shit, and all of this time while you peripheral viewing on a fucking Safari ass type of nigga, the real man that you should be with or would be better for you. Fuck, should be just a man that would be better suited for you, regardless if it's a forever sort of thing, a year sort of thing, a 2 year, whatever. A man who is better suited for you, you miss out on because you focused on here, right? Don't do it, ladies. I get it. Love is a fucking brat bastard, child. She said, marriage is not the same anymore. It games to people now. Nowadays, people my age get married just to cheat. That's just horrible. She said she's been with her husband 10 years this month. Congratulations. She said, but if 2 weeks of it were struggle love, I would have been gone. I feel you, sis. Like, I don't want to do it. She said people get married just to say they're married. She says, Chanel, listen, there's always a chick from Brooklyn that's going to pop up in the chat and know exactly what I'm talking about. She said, yes, Caribbean City. I grew up there in the block. It's the Buzz nightclub now. I'm not sure. See, we too old for it. I don't go there. I haven't been in Caribbean City since like probably 2002. I know, that's them type of clubs that change names a million fucking times because people get shot up there and they fucking change the name and then they change the name. She said she got her doctorate and wish a nigga would. Girl. She said, I was bad. Yeah, you got to put in time, nah. That's so, like, to me, especially in your youth, especially in your 20s and shit. Babies? Better put in time with him because you stuck with him. You fuck with him. You know that saying, you fuck with me, you stuck with me. You have a baby for him. You stuck with him. You stuck with him, okay? Forever. Not 18 years, forever. When your child grow up and your grandchildren have a birthday party, guess who could stroll his stupid ass up in there? This doofy ass nigga. Girl. Just be prepared. Pick well. Pick fucking well. I'm going to be honest. I'm happy for Nikki's happiness, but there is something about Kenneth Petty that is off to me. But hey, if she love him, I like it. Listen, he does, Nikki said he acts like a child. I remember a clip I saw when they were together and he was rushing her to get dressed. She called him the backup dancer. I saw that clip. He does act like a child, but Erica didn't see those clips. Like, but I guess maybe, again, somebody want to marry me. Let me marry them. And, this might be a good look for our brand. And he worships me, like, for now. That's why it takes time, right? Because when you get together, they all worship you, right? You're everything, right? Listen, the chick before you was everything too. And the one before her was everything too, right? The consistency is in the time. Is he still going to be emotionally available to you? Is he still going to be, fucking drink your bath water sort of behavior? Hey, Ledford. She said, why get married to cheat? Girl, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't think people get married intentionally to cheat. I just think that that's what they do. I don't know. She said, I generally think Nikki is happy. Would I date Kenny? No, but she seems to be on cloud 9 with him, and he don't be trying to be in her spotlight like Safari, and they had history, so who knows? Yeah, I guess so. She said, hey, Lainey said, a baby won't make a man stay. He has to want to stay. Erica was warned about him. Now she has to face it. He's not the one for her. Child. She said, y'all, I love y'all. So Caribbean City is now called Empire 103. Okay. Thank you so much, sis. I love y'all. She called somebody. She was like, she said, girl, what's the new name of Caribbean City, girl? And somebody told her real fast. She's like, let me tell Jovi. Thank you. Brooklyn Crown Heights, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You already know. If you already had a baby with a future, remember Sarah still found Russell. LOL. It's still hope, sis. It is still hope. It is still hope. I'm talking to the girls who ain't do it yet. When we talk a lot of the times, it's not really to us. It's to the little girls who might run up on this video in 10 years, who is contemplating having a baby for a nigga that she know ain't with it, right? We might not even be on doing this shit no more, but she might find this video and it might help her. So, yeah. Child. She ain't went over nobody. She thought she won over everybody. The sin. You saw what she said about sin? All of this shit, boy. She said, let's not act like Erica presents as a prize of a person. They seem like a match made in trash. You is funny, Yanni. I like you. I like you. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. We are working hard to our 50K, y'all. We're really trying to get there by September. So share this video on your YouTube, share it on your Facebook. Let's get this shit out. We need to grow. I want a sandwich. No, I was about to say I want a sandwich today. No bread, boo. No bread. I'm about to go work out though. I think she said she think my Scorpio sense is going off on some of these folks. Listen, you got to just deal out, again. And y'all know I've been through it. I tell y'all, I've been through it. I ain't fucking perfect, but you just. You got to keep it a buck. You got to deal with the reality of the situation. You got to deal with the reality of what it is and not what you want it to be, right? Sometimes we get caught up in what we want it to be so bad, we ignore the reality of what the fuck is looking at us in our face. You know, that's the waste of time. That's the waste of time. Yeah. Hey, Latu, hope you're having a good day, boo. You probably just woke up. I know it's early over there in Seattle. She said, yes, she doesn't. She said Erica doesn't do a lot of self-reflecting and inner work before she'll find happy. She needs it. She needs it. Child, did I tell y'all? So we got like 15 minutes left, right? Child, we went to do the chakra cleansing yesterday. I didn't do it. If y'all saw me on if you again follow me along on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted a video in my stories. We was in the apartment getting the chakras done. Well, I wasn't getting it done. Tasha was in the back getting it done. I was listening to the ums and I think I'm gonna do it though. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do it. It was, you know, I was like, how do you feel? Your chakras cleansed? She was like, I don't know what cleansed chakras feel like. So it was, you know, I enjoyed meeting the guy. When I'm very, you know, when I meet people, I normally have like a sense about them. You know, I felt comfortable automatically. I was like, oh, okay. You know, so I was like, oh, because I was going to do it. And then I was like, I ain't doing it. I don't know what happening. No. But then when I got there, I was like, oh, okay. You know, it was just, the vibe was good. So I might get my chakras cleansed next week. If I do, we'll do a video about it. She said, yeah. I think you have to start out with understanding, like, what are your goals, right? And being very clear with it. Like, I'm not here to be your forever girlfriend. And not even like to say, like, when you first start speaking to people, right? Having the, you know, those sort of just underlying comments and conversations, like, you know, yeah, I would like to get, you know, I want to get married. I want to have kids. You know, I may want to have, you know, those sort of conversations so you can understand if this person even a viable candidate, right? Like, what do you think about buying property? You know, to find out if he's a niglet, right? Bitch, don't waste your time. You know, have these, you know, randomly, especially in like the first couple of conversations, you know, just talk about, like, I've been telling everybody and everybody and their mama that I plan to move to Jersey. I want a new apartment, you know, here in Brooklyn, but I also want to buy something in New Jersey. And I want to know, so like, let's say when I do feel the need to attempt to start really dating, right? Because I don't feel like it now. But when I do, right? Those are the side of conversations I want to have. I want to know, what do you think about that? I want to know if you already own a property. I want to know if you on some, well, you know, well, you could buy a property and like rent it out. I already got a house. You know, like, these are the kind of conversations to see where their mind is at, like from jump, and continuing to be well fucking aware of what is happening and not get too caught up in, I love him. Because I've loved too. I get it. I know. But what has it done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. Yes. What is he thinking about his retirement? Right? Like, how does that, what's going on with that? Like, does he even comprehend that? You know, like, does he comprehend that? Like, you know, like you can't work your job forever. Like, what do your benefits look like? If he don't know these things off gate, right? Like, if he's not mentally prepared as a man, I'm like, is this really what you want to do? Is this really how you want to set your life up? Especially, shit, I'm 40. What the fuck? I'm not 20. But even at 20, you know, he might not have all the answers because he's 20, right? But is he on that path? Or is he fucking lost? Listen, chakra cleanses, everything. I also try to do an ancestral bath. Shoot, I need all the good energy around me. I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably gonna do it. Lainey said, Jovi, I moved. I live in New Jersey now. Been here like 2 weeks, but my long-term goal is to move to another state and buy a condo in another state. I like being close to New York. My family, for the most part, is here, except for like my mom. Everybody's in New York. I would love to buy a brownstone, but the way these gentrifiers work, they done fucked it up for everybody. She said, I also do a juice cleanse. He lost his fuck. You speaking to my soul. I'm happy that I am. All right, guys, we out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go work out, and hopefully when I get back, I'll probably make a couple videos. We'll see what's the news, because I can't make videos if nothing to make videos about. If you have any ideas, as always, shout out to the people who send me video ideas on Instagram. Appreciate it. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling. And also, let me pull this up. Shout out to Cookie Confidential for sending me a super chat yesterday. I didn't see it because my phone was on mute. And also shout out to Finesse. Finesse sent me a super chat like on Friday, and I forgot to mention it. So shout out to Finesse, shout out to Cookie.confident, shout out to everyone who donates to the channel, who subscribed to the channel, who shares my content, and to other people. You are thoroughly appreciated, and I love you guys. As always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Later.